Hello, YouTube. It is Big Zeke, and this is part 2 of Emergency Roadside Assistance. Part 1 wasn't even in that, but part 2 is better, so I just added to it. Now, I was showing you something that I found online to help you in case of a flat on the side of the road. Now, along with having a tire puncture kit, you're also going to need a way to get air into your tire. So that's where these cool little contraptions come in. I still have a tank in here from the last use. The only difference is last time it didn't work for me. You saw in the video it did not put air in the tire. But I think I made a common error. I didn't have the tank screwed in all the way. It sounded like it was really labored coming out. So it wasn't until, you know, me and my girl were sitting around and like we were actually messing with this thing, and she was messing with it, and I'm like, she just wanted to, you know, expel one of the tanks, and I'm like, go ahead, so what? I'm okay. So she goes to do it, and I'm like, why does it sound like it's not working? The thing is brand new. So I take it from her, and I start checking out the valve, and I get to the tank, and it's like, I can still get a turn out of this. So I turn it, and I'm like, oh man, that's probably why I didn't fill the tire. So anyway, instead of doing it on one of the bike tires this time, I just went out and bought, you know, an inner tube. Cool bike shop. I should have got the guy's name that worked inside the shop so I could give him a shout out. He was really helpful in showing me how the different valves and, you know, how they work. And he put me on to this little contraption. This is called an Air Ace. And originally what I was doing, I went into this shop to find an adapter to go onto this, because this is what's called like a this isn't called a Schrader valve, not Schrader, Presta. It's called a Presta valve, but it's a different setup than what these are, the ones that we're all used to seeing. But anyway, I was told that a lot of these are universal, and it doesn't matter about the little pin in the middle to push that pin in. These CO2 tanks that are in here have enough pressure to force the air in past that valve. So I'm going to try this again and see what the result is. Now, this is the same type of valve that's on all your motorcycles, just like mine. So you're on the side of the road, you have plugged the flat in your tire, you now screw this end of the CO2 inflator onto the valve, onto the Schrader valve. And then from there, just like one finger action, you turn this little valve to let the air through. Okay, that was supposed to be a little easier. And I'm turning it the wrong way. That would help. But alright, here we go. And there we go. It's working. Not bad. And because there's no pin in there, there's no air loss when you go to take it off of there. That's it. I don't even know how much is still in here. Let's find out. Okay, that just filled one small bike tire. But let's see what comes up. Honestly, that's enough to get a get a good amount of air in your bike tire if you get a flat. It has a cover because this thing gets extremely cold. I don't know if you can see the condensation coming off of there, or that the fact that the bottom of it has like froze. But yeah, it gets pretty damn cold. But that's it. You get a flat while you're out. And I mean, check it out. Now I've got two 16 grams in here. So that's 32. The bike takes what? Somewhere around 38 maybe. So what you do is take this end, put one end upside down. The valve is closed. Button it up. You've got your gauge. You've got your CO2 inflator. You've got an extra tank if needed. And you've got it all inside this handy little pouch. That's it. And that could keep you on the road. Now here's another one. This one's a little different because it's got the storage end on this side. You screw the same CO2 tank into this end, and that's where you let it stay. When you want to use it, you take it out and put it in this end, and you screw it in until basically, until it stops you. You got to do it kind of tight. You won't break it, don't worry. Let me let the air out of here. This is us after sex. It's like, oh, I've gotten what I want out of you. Oh, you might as well be my brother now. I'm not interested. It's horrible, right? Don't blame us, ladies. It's the way God designed us. Oh. So bad. Going to some level of hell for that. But okay, this one should be even easier. Still, same thing. Screw it on to the valve. I don't know if they all screw on, but these models that I have screw on. You can find all of this stuff on Amazon pretty cheap. For under 20 bucks, you can find something that's going to keep you mobile. And most of them do come with a tank. If it doesn't come with a tank, you probably find it for between 8 and 10 bucks. But see, empty, right? Limp like your dick. Now, give a little turn on the tank, counterclockwise, to let the air through. And I don't even have it all the way open. The valve is not all the way open. And when you've got the proper amount in there, what you think is the proper amount, you twist it like if you were putting the tank on. Okay? And then you grab the threaded part, unscrew it, and you've got no air loss. It's all in here. And that's it. You keep going. You're on your way. And that's just with, something this small. Depending on the size of your bike tires, you might be able to get away with just having one. But you probably want to have a couple of them on you. Chances are you won't get 2 flat tires. But say you're a nice person, you're riding, your buddy gets a flat. And, oh, fuck, I wish I had a needle. Whatever. You've got this. Like me in my backpack, I do carry I've got the whole setup. This one is even easier. This one, the gentleman from the bike shop, this is the one that's idiot proof. So I'm taking the idiot proof one on the road. That one's even easier. See that little gray head? See that silver thing? You screw that down into the valve. And then you take the tank, pull that little red sleeve off, and you screw it in there. And once it breaks the seal, you got to turn it all the way in as far as it'll go to break the seal. And then you slightly back it out, which is counterclockwise, which you saw me do with the other one. Counterclockwise will release the air. So I've got my handles, my strips, my glue, an extra tank, a gauge, and the idiot-proof way to fill your tire, all in one pouch, side of my bag. Now this is perfect for me and my bike. But if you're with a group and, you know, it's your boy, it's your buddy, it's somebody you don't want to leave behind, yeah, sacrifice your shit. Let them use it. Don't be an evil bastard. Be like, oh, damn, dude, I'm sorry you got a flat, knowing you got the full setup in your backpack or under your rear seat to correct that. But yeah, that's that. That's how that works. Now, this one's done, so I'm pretty much just gonna... Hey, like them apples, huh? But this is Big Zeke's review on a couple of CO2 inflators. This is the Air Ace. I want to say this one was $16 on Amazon. As is. The head, the CO2 tank, and a sleeve that goes over, because believe it or not, those tanks get really fucking cold. I got this one, and I got the Pro Bike tool, and this one came from Amazon. Bike Shop, the one I showed you in my bag for the morons, Bike Shop, Amazon. But yeah, that's it. I'm out. I hope this helps some of you. I really do, because sometimes I do fear getting a flat and pushing a motorcycle miles or trying to get people to come and help you. It's a pain in the ass, and sometimes it's not an option. So if you can travel light and keep the things with you, have a backpack. Every so often, it's like, I love buying stuff, so the thing is, I'll put up a couple of these reviews once I find something actually does work, and I feel like I can, you know, speak on it without sounding like too much of a moron. But yeah, the CO2 inflators, 3 different kind. I didn't demonstrate one, but it kind of works like this one. And that's it. As I come up with more things, I'll make more videos. So, I mean, hit like, hit unlike, leave a comment, please. Subscribe. If there's anything you'd like to see tested, let me know. And, you know, maybe I'll test it. The worst I could say is, go fuck yourself. No, I wouldn't say that. I'm not rude like that. I'm not the angry giant people make me out to be. But alright, folks, I will holler at you later. I'm about to push the little magic red button right here, and this all magically goes away. Watch this.